Hello, this is race mower build part 1. In this video I'm gonna show what I have done to this riding mower to make it go faster and be more fun to ride. And what I've done is there is some tune-up specifications on the internet for this engine. You just search these numbers and stuff, and then you valve adjust in here. You just take up the valves and file them down to a specific, so it's a specific distance between the two stems here. In there the valves and from here. So because otherwise the intake valve is open a little bit during the compression stroke to relieve some compression, so it will go smoother on low RPMs and on idle, but you lose power, so you don't want to do that. Like, you don't care about low RPMs when you want to make it go fast, then we have many horsepowers. So that's what I've done. I put on this McCune 26mm carburetor because it's much more tunable and it's much better for airflow, I think. And I put on this fuel pump, McCune fuel pump too, because otherwise when it's like fuel here, it can't go because the carburetor sits, the tube sits higher up than the original carburetor does. And this I made this pipe in like a 4-stroke pipe calculator, because it can on 4 strokes it makes little difference. 2-stroke it makes much difference, the pipe, but on 4 strokes it can make a little difference. It can help the fuel and air pull through the engine much better, so it gets more power. They made the muffler go down there, otherwise it was here and it looked very ugly because it was very big and in the way. I have put that small pulley there from an alternator, so it goes faster. And because the original in the back here was this pulley, one of these pulleys, and what I put in the front now is one of these pulleys. I cut off a piece and just put it on the front, because originally in the front there's just this small wheel, but now it's a big pulley, so it goes faster because it's bigger in the front and smaller in the back. So it goes like 50 kilometers per hour, even though it says 30, but it goes faster. And I put this on down here so the ram doesn't jump off, and I put that there, and it's on every wheel, because otherwise the ram just jumps off all the time, especially because this is a little bit worn out. It's very small this way, so it jumps off much easier. And I put on this steering, so I made it 1-to-1, so when you steer this like this much, the wheels steer that much. And I made this a little bit longer, the shifter, because you want it closer to the gas handle, because you need to release the gas handle to shift, because it was needed to be like that. It's not ideal, but okay. And originally the clutch pedal was connected to the brake pedal, but now it isn't, because I have done it so it's cut it off. I cut it off here. Originally this is the shifter. When I move this, that one moves, and it was going all the way to here, and that's the brake pedal up there. It was going like that, but now I just cut it off and flip that and weld it on a pedal, like so now we have clutch and brake separate, so you don't need to stop the lawnmower before you can shift, because that's what it is originally, because it's not made to go very fast. And also on the wheels, this part, I cut off this part on that wheel. I don't have any more cutting wheels at the moment, but I cut off this part on that wheel, so it looks like that. For now I just put it in there, back there, so it gets wider, but later I'm gonna just remove that entirely, the small part, and put on this welded differential. As you can see, it's kind of hard to turn, but it's welded, so it's locked. It's much better for drifting. But this part is much shorter than that, so I'm just gonna remove this little part when I'm gonna put on the welded differential, and it will be much easier to drift and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do now.